Hi guys, it's your beautiful Taff, and today we're going to be talking about our skin and the beauty of our skin, and this has a reason behind it. I, okay, I was made to do this video because of something that I went through a couple of days ago and what I saw people doing. So I felt like I further have to explain the skin to people and let them know on how each and every layer of the skin or each and every organ contributes to the beauty of our skin. So our skin is divided into three layers. It has the dermis, the epidermis, and the hypodermis, which is also known as the subcutaneous layer. As for the epidermis, this is a layer which is divided into five. Yeah? It has the stratum corneum, stratum lucidum, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum, and stratum germinativum. The stratum germinativum is the layer of the epidermis that assists in the regrowth or the renewal of the skin. So whenever we exfoliate, that new skin that's coming out comes from the stratum germinativum because it germinates. You get it? It comes from the word germinate. So it germinates and produces new beautiful skin that we always lose after exfoliation. After that germinativum layer, we go onto the dermis, which is also known as the true skin. This dermis area contains all the important organs that keep our skin going. It has nerve endings, it has blood vessels, it has sweat glands, and it has our hair follicle. Yeah. So for our nerve endings, they assist our skin in vasodilation and vasoconstriction that help us detect the weather. When it's hot, our pores dilate, like they open up, and the hair follicles like relax and they just lay on our skin. When it's cold, they constrict and the hair follicles stand, and this protects our skin from the weather and from the cold. So those people who've got excess hair, they are blessed because they're protected from the cold, whilst people like me, well, we're suffering out there, especially in this time. Yeah. The blood vessels assist in providing nutrients for our skin. Remember, our skin has to be fed each and every day. So our blood vessels take out all the toxins and take in the nutrients to our skin. So it's a process where we're feeding and removing toxins and keeping our skin beautiful and glowing because our blood neutralizes our skin and provides nutrients, yeah, that actually assists in the glow that is found on our skin. The hair follicle that assists in vasodilation and vasoconstriction. So it works in line with our nerve endings. So our hair follicle as well contains that there is the sweat gland that is found in the dermis, yeah, that assists also in vasodilation and vasoconstriction. So you see how important it is. It's a system that works together because you find the nerve endings is going to communicate with the hair follicle, and the hair follicle is going to communicate as well with the sweat gland. When it's hot, the person sweats. When it's cold, the person doesn't sweat, but instead the person will shiver. You see the importance of each and every layer and each and every vessel that is found in our skin. The hair follicle as well, it has a pore. So that pore is also connected to the sweat gland. That sweat gland produces the sebum that protects our skin from the environment. So when it's cold, remember that when it's cold, there's some dryness going on. That sweat gland will be assisted by the nerves that are found in the dermis area to produce sebum that will come onto the skin and that will moisturize and keep our skin moisturized and hydrated. You see how important each and everything in our skin is? So after that dermis area, we also move on to the subcutaneous layer, which is also known as the hypodermis, which is an area that contains adipose tissue and also contains connective tissue. Adipose tissue are the fat cells that protect our skin and insulate our body. So in this way, especially in Zimbabwe, I'm Zimbabwean by the way, especially in Zimbabwe, we're going through our winter season. It's cold. I'm not wearing a jersey right now because I'm being helped by that subcutaneous layer that contains the adipose tissue that actually insulates and keeps heat in my skin. Yeah, and it also contains connective tissue that contains my skin to the bone so that my body doesn't look flabby and gibberish and all that. So that's how important our skin is, because each and everything is connected to something that produces something that assists us in something. I hope it makes sense. So a few days ago I was in a salon and I was getting my hair done. During that process, I was being too observant. I noticed that 3/4 of the ladies that I found in that salon are actually going through a Fanta Coke um, type of thing going on, where it's Fanta on the face and Coke on the rest of the body. Like they are orange on their faces and they are actually black on the other parts of their body, and I was really pissed off. As a therapist, I know the effects of the products that they're using, especially in products that are found on the streets. They contain hydroquinone, which is a product or an ingredient that is dangerous for our skin. It causes ochronosis, which is okay, I don't know if it's a condition or it's a disease, yeah, but it causes this blackish or bluish skin discoloration, or it causes an orange discoloration on the skin, which can be permanent depending on the usage of the product that you'll be using that contains hydroquinone. It also contains that hydroquinone actually also boosts up excess sebum production, which will end up making your face have acne going on. That's why I find that most people who use hydroquinone have got excessively oily skin, and they also have thin skin because they'll be removing each and every layer that is found on their skin, to an extent that I'm not sure of how many layers will be left on their skin. So imagine using a product that eradicates each and every layer that is important in our skin. It's terrible. And you'll find that if you get, like, if your skin gets damaged in an accident or anything, the doctor cannot actually stitch your skin back to its normal state because it is thin, and it can't go back to its normal state. So it is actually bad to use those skin lightening products, because after all, you find that you might use the whole product on your hand, but your knuckles are only black because of the whole procedure of lichenification that will be going on. Usually these areas take time to lighten because of lichenification that will be going on. So ladies and gentlemen, we have been blessed with the melanin that protects us from ultraviolet radiation, which is also known as sun rays. These sun rays will actually stop our skin from being affected by skin cancer that is also caused by hydroquinone. So why are we removing the melanin that protects us from skin cancer or chronosis and other skin diseases and disorders that are terrible out there? We have been blessed with the skin that is strong. One, our skin is very strong. The texture is awesome. Yeah. The Okay, our healing in terms of skin, because of the strength of our skin, healing is quite slow compared to the Caucasian people. But that doesn't give us any reason of applying any lightening or skin thinning products that will actually become a disadvantage and will become costly at the end of the day. So I think it's high time we appreciate ourselves for who we are and what God has blessed us with, because we are at a major advantage. We have a skin that produces sebum at an amazing level. Other skin types suffer a lot from sebum production, but our skin produces sebum amazingly, and we go through the most amazing processes in terms of skin production. I don't know why we continuously use these products that affect our skin at the end of the day. We have people like Dananai Gurira, yeah, and Lupita Nyong'o, who are actually being paid for being melanated. Like they are 1001% melanated. Like they are like the people who represent Africa for what Africa is all about. It's high time we become ambassadors of our continent, and we show the world how beautiful it is to be African. You see, right now I'm rocking my natural hair, man. It's because I'm appreciating myself as a typical African woman. Okay, I'm not a typical African woman, but I'm supporting myself and I'm appreciating myself as a real African woman. So each and every one of y'all should do that as well. So guys, stop using hydroquinone containing products. stop bleaching. Yes, it's high time we stop bleaching, guys, and appreciate our skins for what they really are and what they really do and what they bring out of us. Yeah. So I hope you guys have listened and you enjoy your day. Yeah.